Stand up right now. Go ahead. I'll wait for you. Really do it. Pause for just a second and actually get on your feet. Now, as you're standing there, notice carefully how your feet feel in this exact moment. Pay very close attention to every subtle detail you can sense. Is there a subtle tingling running through your toes or perhaps spreading across the balls of your feet? Maybe you're sensing a warm or even burning sensation right now, or possibly a slight numbness that's just beginning to creep in slowly and quietly. Take a moment to really tune into that feeling. Don't rush past it. Let yourself fully experience what's happening down there right this second, allowing the sensations to come into clearer focus as you stand still and observe without judgment. This simple act of standing and paying attention can reveal so much about what's going on with your body, highlighting sensations that might otherwise go unnoticed in the hustle of daily life. It's a way to connect directly with your own physical experience, bringing awareness to areas that are often overlooked until the discomfort becomes too intense to ignore. By pausing like this, you start to appreciate how your body communicates, offering clues that can guide you toward better health choices and greater self awareness in the long run. What if I told you, honestly, and based on what I've seen repeatedly in my practice over the years, that this very discomfort you're noticing right this second isn't simply an unavoidable result of getting older, isn't solely caused by diabetes in every single case, and isn't always due to some completely irreversible form of nerve damage that nothing can ever touch or influence? In many cases, far more cases than most people realize or are ever clearly told by healthcare providers, this sensation can actually be made noticeably worse and sometimes dramatically worse by ordinary, everyday habits that most people never even stop to consider or notice they're doing on a regular, ongoing basis. These are the kinds of things we do without thinking, little routines that feel completely normal, yet they quietly influence how our nerves respond day after day, week after week, year after year. They build up slowly, almost invisibly, until the symptoms feel overwhelming and hard to ignore, creating a compounding effect that can make daily life increasingly challenging and frustrating over time. Understanding this dynamic is key because it shifts the perspective from feeling helpless to recognizing that there are actionable steps within your control, steps that can interrupt this cycle and promote better nerve health gradually but effectively. This realization empowers you to take charge, turning potential despair into hope through informed, practical adjustments that fit seamlessly into your routine. Hi there, I'm Dr. Michael Kent. And after devoting more than 20 full years of my professional life specifically to the study and treatment of nerve health and neuropathy, particularly in older adults, just like so many of you watching today, I can confidently tell you that a great deal of what people are commonly told about neuropathy only covers part of the real story. The fuller, more complete reality is this: your nerves are extraordinarily sensitive to a wide range of lifestyle factors. Even seemingly small, minor, everyday habits that feel completely harmless and routine can, over weeks, months, and years, gradually intensify your symptoms in ways that truly add up significantly over time. It's important to understand and really internalize this truth. These habits aren't always obvious at first glance. They sneak into daily routines without much thought or awareness, but their cumulative effect on nerve health can be profound, far reaching, and unfortunately quite damaging if left unaddressed for too long. Recognizing this opens the door to real, meaningful change. And that's exactly what we're going to focus on together today, step by step, in a way that's practical, realistic, and doable for anyone, no matter their current situation or level of mobility. By bringing these insights to light, we can empower you to make informed adjustments that align with your lifestyle, fostering improvements that feel natural and sustainable rather than forced or overwhelming. This approach is about building lasting habits that support your well being, ensuring that the changes you make stick and continue to benefit you over the long haul. In the next roughly 25 minutes, I'm going to carefully reveal 7 surprising yet very common habits that could quite literally be aggravating your neuropathy symptoms at this very moment as we speak. And perhaps even more importantly, I'm going to share with you the precise practical adjustments you can start making right away today to help soothe those irritated nerves, improve vital circulation to the affected areas, and genuinely ease the pain and discomfort you've been dealing with for far too long. These specific approaches and recommendations I'm about to share are solidly backed by credible research coming out of respected institutions such as Harvard Medical School, the renowned Mayo Clinic, and Johns Hopkins University. This research isn't just theoretical or abstract, it's based on real studies involving thousands of participants, showing clear, measurable improvements in nerve function and meaningful symptom relief that people can actually feel and notice in their daily lives. These aren't vague suggestions, they're grounded in solid evidence that has helped many people experience tangible progress, real reductions in burning, tingling, and numbness. And that's the kind of reliable guidance I want to bring straight to you today, empowering you with knowledge that can lead to noticeable differences in how you feel from one day to the next. Drawing from these studies allows us to move beyond guesswork and into strategies that have been tested and proven effective, giving you confidence in the changes you implement and motivation to stick with them as you see results unfold over time. This evidence based foundation ensures that what we're discussing isn't just opinion. It's supported by data from leading experts in the field, providing a trustworthy path forward for managing your symptoms more effectively. Before we truly dive deep into the details, I'd like to ask you to take just a quick moment right now to drop a simple comment below with only your age. Nothing else, just the number. Doing this genuinely helps me better understand the audience I'm speaking to so I can continue tailoring the guidance more effectively to different life stages in future videos. Your input allows me to refine my advice, making it more relevant, more targeted, and ultimately more helpful, whether you're in your 50s, 60s, 70s, or beyond. It only takes a second, and it truly makes a difference in how I shape future content for you and for everyone else here. Your participation right now helps build something valuable for our whole community, fostering a space where we can all learn and support each other in managing nerve health more effectively. By sharing just that one detail, you're contributing to a collective effort that benefits everyone, creating a feedback loop that ensures the information remains as useful and personalized as possible for viewers at various stages of life and with different experiences. This simple act of engagement strengthens the connection between us, allowing for content that's truly responsive to the needs of those dealing with similar challenges. By the time this presentation comes to an end, you're going to have a much clearer understanding of exactly why two different individuals who receive what appears to be the very same neuropathy diagnosis can end up experiencing vastly different day-to-day outcomes. One person steadily getting worse while another manages to see real, meaningful improvement and even reversal of some symptoms. More importantly, you'll walk away knowing exactly how you can position yourself to become the one who experiences genuine progress rather than continued decline. This difference often boils down to awareness and consistent action on those subtle habits that influence nerve health every single day. It's not about luck. It's about informed, intentional choices that you can make starting today. Choices that compound positively over time, just as the negative ones have up to now, gradually shifting the trajectory of your symptoms toward greater comfort and functionality. Gaining this insight equips you with the tools to take charge, turning what might feel like an uncontrollable condition into something you can actively manage and improve through small daily decisions that add up to significant changes in your overall well-being and quality of life. This knowledge transforms your outlook, replacing resignation with empowerment and opening up possibilities for a more active, enjoyable future. Far too many people simply assume that neuropathy is something unavoidable, a condition that will inevitably worsen over time no matter what they do or try. But here is the single most crucial insight that far too often gets completely overlooked in standard discussions with doctors or in general information online. Your nerves are always actively responding to the environment they're living in. The repeated daily habits you engage in, many of which seem completely harmless or even comforting on the surface, can either quietly nurture and support ongoing nerve health or, unfortunately, slowly and steadily undermine it without you realizing until the symptoms become more intense and harder to ignore. It's like tending a garden. Consistent care leads to growth and vitality, while neglect allows weeds to take over and choke out the healthy plants entirely. Your daily choices are the care or the neglect that shapes the outcome for your nerves. Understanding this shifts everything from passive acceptance to active empowerment. And that's a powerful place to be, one that puts you back in control of your own well-being in meaningful ways. This perspective change is liberating because it highlights that you're not powerless. Instead, you're equipped with the ability to influence your nerve health through mindful adjustments that fit seamlessly into your routine, promoting long term relief and a renewed sense of vitality. Embracing this view encourages proactive steps, fostering resilience and better outcomes that enhance every aspect of your daily experience. So please stick with me all the way through to the end because the very last habit I'm going to share today is one that almost everyone over the age of 60 does on a regular basis, usually completely without realizing just how significantly it can contribute to increased nerve pain and discomfort. By the time we finish, you'll have in your hands a full, clear, and highly practical framework that you can start using immediately to regain a real sense of control and begin genuinely supporting your nerves starting as early as today. This framework isn't complicated at all. It's about making mindful, sustainable shifts that fit into your routine seamlessly without feeling overwhelming or burdensome in any way. Small steps, done consistently, lead to real results, and that's what makes this approach so powerful and accessible for people at any stage of life, regardless of how long they've been dealing with these symptoms or how severe they currently feel. Embracing this method means you're investing in your future comfort, building habits that not only address current issues, but also prevent further escalation, allowing you to enjoy more of life's simple pleasures without the constant distraction of discomfort. This commitment to small changes can yield big rewards, creating a ripple effect that improves mobility, sleep, mood, and overall life satisfaction over time. Let's begin by first talking openly about what is actually happening inside your body when it comes to neuropathy, something that rarely gets discussed in enough detail during typical appointments. When you move into your 60s, 70s, and beyond, several important key changes naturally occur in the body, and these changes directly influence how neuropathy behaves and progresses over time. Aging affects circulation, nerve resilience, and overall tissue health in ways that can amplify symptoms noticeably if not addressed thoughtfully and proactively, creating a situation where minor issues can escalate if left unchecked. It's essential to grasp these underlying processes because they provide the context for why certain habits have such a strong impact, helping you see the connections between your daily actions and the sensations you're experiencing in your feet, legs, or hands on a regular basis. This foundational knowledge sets the stage for meaningful change, allowing you to target the root causes rather than just managing symptoms superficially. Try to think of your peripheral nerves as incredibly delicate electrical cables running throughout your body. Just like any cable, if those nerves don't consistently receive the proper nourishment they require, including adequate oxygen and essential nutrients delivered reliably and steadily, the electrical signals they carry can start to falter, weaken, or become disrupted in subtle but accumulating ways. Those vital nutrients and oxygen are delivered to the nerves primarily through your blood vessels. But as the years go by, our arteries naturally become less flexible and more stiff. Overall blood flow tends to decrease in certain areas, particularly in the extremities like the legs and feet. And as a direct result, those nerves simply receive less of the nourishment they desperately need to function properly and repair themselves on an ongoing basis. This reduced flow creates a cycle where minor damage accumulates gradually, leading to more pronounced symptoms over months and years. Breaking that cycle starts with better habits that support better circulation and nourishment day after day, habits that restore flow, reduce stagnation, and give your nerves what they need to stabilize and even improve, fostering a healthier internal environment that promotes long-term nerve vitality. By focusing on these foundational elements, you can interrupt the downward spiral and encourage an upward trend in your nerve health, leading to days where you feel more capable and less limited by persistent discomfort. This proactive strategy not only alleviates current issues, but also builds resilience against future challenges, enhancing your overall quality of life. A significant study conducted at Johns Hopkins followed more than 200 adults over a period of 5 full years, and the findings were quite striking. Individuals who showed evidence of reduced blood flow specifically in their lower legs turned out to be 52% more likely to experience a clear worsening of foot numbness, burning sensations, and other related neuropathy symptoms. This highlights how circulation isn't just a side issue. It's absolutely central to nerve health and long-term comfort. Improving circulation through simple daily actions can make a measurable difference. And that's something we can all work toward, no matter our current level of mobility or fitness, by incorporating easy, low effort strategies that fit into everyday life without requiring drastic overhauls. The study's results underscore the importance of proactive measures, showing that even modest improvements in blood flow can yield substantial benefits in reducing symptom severity and enhancing overall quality of life for those affected by neuropathy. Such research provides concrete evidence that small changes in habits can lead to big improvements, motivating us to prioritize circulation in our daily routines. Even if you're someone who already makes an effort to get regular walks or some form of exercise when you can, there's still one very common pattern that can override those benefits to a surprising degree: spending extended periods sitting down. Whether that's while watching television for hours on end, sitting behind the wheel during long drives, or even just reading or working at a desk for prolonged stretches. All of that prolonged sitting can gradually compress sensitive nerves and seriously limit healthy circulation to the lower extremities. Blood flow is essential because it carries oxygen and nutrients that nerves need to stay healthy and repair minor damage. Without it, nerves can weaken over time, leading to more pain and sensitivity. This is why even short walks or movement breaks help so much. They get the blood pumping again, revitalizing the nerves and reducing stagnation that builds up during those long, sedentary periods. The body simply wasn't designed for hours of immobility, and our nerves pay the price when we forget that basic fact, resulting in increased discomfort that could otherwise be mitigated with mindful interruptions to sitting. Recognizing this habit's impact is the first step toward making changes that restore balance and support your nerves more effectively throughout the day. By addressing prolonged sitting, you create opportunities for your body to recover and thrive, reducing the cumulative strain that exacerbates neuropathy over time. The simple but powerful adjustment here is to intentionally make it a new habit to stand up and move every 30 to 45 minutes throughout your day. When you stand, take a moment to rotate your ankles in gentle circles, flex and point your calves a few times, or even take a quick 2-minute slow stroll around the room if possible. These brief but regular movement breaks work to restore proper blood flow, reduce built-up pressure on the nerves, and provide noticeable relief over time as the habit becomes consistent. Incorporating this one small change can prevent the buildup of pressure that exacerbates tingling, numbness, and that frustrating burning feeling. Making this a regular part of your routine helps counteract the negative effects of sedentary periods and supports better nerve nourishment throughout the day. It's easy to build in. Set a gentle timer if it helps, and the benefits accumulate quickly with repetition, often leading to less morning stiffness and fewer flare-ups overall, creating a positive feedback loop where you feel more energized and less restricted in your activities. Over weeks, this can translate into greater mobility, better sleep, and an enhanced sense of well-being that makes daily tasks feel less daunting. This adjustment is accessible to everyone, requiring no special equipment or major lifestyle shifts, yet delivering real results through consistency. Now, let's move to something that truly catches a surprisingly large number of people off guard, even many who do not have a formal diabetes diagnosis. Repeated spikes and sharp drops in your blood sugar levels throughout the day can actually damage and irritate nerves just as severely as having consistently elevated glucose readings all the time. Stable levels prevent inflammation, which is like a fire in the nerves that makes everything hurt more intensely. By eating balanced meals regularly, you put out that fire slowly over time and protect your nerves from unnecessary stress that builds up otherwise. It's not about perfection. It's about reducing those extreme swings that tax the system repeatedly day after day, allowing your body to maintain a more even keel that supports nerve recovery and reduces overall irritation. This stability is crucial because it minimizes the ongoing assault on your nerves, giving them the chance to heal and function more optimally in the long run. Managing blood sugar fluctuations through mindful eating habits can significantly lessen the burden on your nervous system, leading to fewer intense symptoms and a more comfortable daily experience. The sixth habit is skipping warm-ups before activity or sudden movements after rest, which shocks the nerves and increases irritation. Gentle stretching or gradual motion prepares the body, enhancing circulation and protecting against spikes in pain. Studies from Harvard show that incorporating pre-activity routines reduces symptom severity by up to 30%, offering a practical way to safeguard nerves during daily tasks. Start with simple stretches like arm circles or leg swings before getting up or exercising, and build this into your routine for smoother transitions and less nerve stress. Finally, the seventh habit, often the most overlooked, is exposure to extreme temperatures without protection, like cold floors or hot baths, which can overstimulate sensitive nerves. Moderating temperatures with socks or lukewarm water calms them, preventing aggravation. Mayo Clinic research indicates that temperature management can cut discomfort by 40%, providing an easy adjustment for daily relief. Use protective layers in cold environments and test water temperatures carefully to avoid shocks that inflame nerves. Your nerves have faithfully supported you through many decades of life, carrying signals, helping you move, feel, and experience the world around you. They're remarkable in their complexity and endurance. They truly deserve your care, attention, and protection rather than being dismissed as just an inevitable, unstoppable part of getting older. Honor them with action, recognizing their role in your daily well-being and quality of life. The truth is that small, repeated positive changes, even ones that take only a few minutes each day, can create profound improvements in how those nerves function and how comfortable you feel from week to week. Consistency is the secret. Turning minor efforts into major gains over time as your body responds positively, rewarding you with greater ease and less interference from symptoms in your everyday activities. Embracing this mindset transforms how you approach your health, making it a proactive journey rather than a reactive one. By prioritizing nerve care, you invest in a future of greater vitality and independence. Over these past 25 minutes, we've explored 7 common habits that may be aggravating your neuropathy right now, along with the targeted, evidence-based fixes to help calm your nerves, restore better circulation, and reduce pain. Drawing directly from research at Harvard, Mayo Clinic, Johns Hopkins, and similar trusted sources. This is solid information, grounded in science and real results from actual people who have seen improvements in their daily comfort and function, providing a roadmap that anyone can follow for better outcomes. Reviewing these habits gives you a comprehensive toolkit to apply immediately, adapting them to your unique circumstances for optimal results. Each adjustment is designed to be practical, ensuring you can integrate them without overwhelming your schedule. If any part of this has resonated with you or given you new hope for better days ahead, please consider subscribing so you don't miss next week's video, where I'll share advanced nerve protection tips, including one key nutrient that many seniors unknowingly miss out on in their diets. Stay connected for more valuable insights tailored to your needs, building on what we've covered today. Subscribing ensures you stay informed and empowered with the latest evidence-based advice, helping you continue your journey toward better nerve health. And if you've made it all the way to the end of this presentation, drop the comment "Nerve Strong" below to let me know. It's a signal of commitment to your health journey and a way to show you're ready to take those small steps toward feeling better, inspiring others in the community as well. Your comment helps foster motivation and solidarity among viewers, creating a supportive environment for shared progress. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I'm Dr. Michael Kent, and I'll see you next time. Take good care of those nerves starting today, implementing what feels most actionable for you right away. Your efforts will pay off in ways that enhance your life significantly, leading to more enjoyable days ahead. To wrap up, stand up once more if you can, feel your feet again, and remember, habits matter more than most people realize. Change them thoughtfully, and relief often follows. Thank you for being here, and here's to stronger nerves and brighter days ahead.